This is a 2006 Polaris Sportsman 500 EFI. Just going through the rear bushings, and they all were shot. It was wiggling. You grab onto the wheel, you can see a ton of play in it, and they were moving by the upper and lower control arms. So anyway, banging them all out. Well, banging them in. 2 of them need to be banged in, and then the rest of them kind of easy. And I'm going to go ahead and, based on the research I gathered, I'm going to go ahead and grease them up as best I can before putting them in. I mean, obviously it's not going to hurt anything. When I was taking my bushings out, you could tell there was like sandy grit, dried up, you know, bad stuff in there. And I mean, a lot of people say, oh, you don't need to clean the four-wheelers, they're made for it. I mean, I really feel like if you clean them, you know, and you don't run them through the water and mud as much as everybody wants to, it's obviously the bushings and everything in the quad's going to last a lot longer. So anyway, all the bushings need to be replaced. I did the rear bearings while I was in there. And yeah, it's going to tighten it up. I'm going to go ahead and replace the CV axle, the inner one, by the rear drive shaft soon, because there's a little play in that. Probably because the bushings were all shot and the bearings were a little shot, and there's just a lot of play in it. Plus, I didn't take it apart and grease it either. The CV shaft bearing. So I don't know. Learning a lot. And get all this done and getting all tied up in the ass end here, and I'll make sure that I keep it clean and maybe get some grease in there when I can, and then you know, keep everything tight like high school.